Hey guys, welcome back to Gorilla Tag. This is officially our first episode of Gorilla Tag, and my name is Tyler, and this is Preston. He's here too, and we're gonna be teaching we're gonna be teaching all the new monkeys how to play Gorilla Tag. And I know we're a little late to this, but if you just got your Oculus for Christmas, then you should watch this entire video because it's very informational about what we do. And yeah, no silliness, guys. No silliness. We might hop into public lobbies. We might hop into public lobbies later and show you guys some jukes that we can teach you guys. Um but watch the entire video because you'll definitely get better. Also subscribe, like, and comment what we should do next. So first thing you guys are going to want to do are going to come over here. Like, if you're new to the game, out of the treehouse? Okay, so yeah. So you're going to first start into the game up there. Yeah, you're going to be up there. Don't be afraid of heights, guys. Just jump down. Just jump. And before you ask, no, there's no fall damage. We've been playing this game for a while, since beta. No, since before release, actually. So first thing you're gonna want to do is learn how to walk. So if you're a new monkey, you're probably gonna be walking with two hands like this. Show them how they. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you want to be kind of bouncy with your steps, with one foot in front of the other, right? But you don't have any legs, so you can't really walk. But yeah, then you can do that. Yeah, you don't want to use yeah, in real life you can turn in real life and look around, right? You can look up and all around. And then the little stick on your thumb, you can turn that to make you move, but it's not recommended. Because it's just not that good unless you really have to. Just turn in real life. Yeah. If you want to be moving really fast in the game, there's this thing called funny running. So it's when you take your two fingers and you go one in front of the other really fast, like that, in a circular motion. So I'm gonna show, yeah, like that, and you go really fast. There's faster ways to do it, like crab walking, but as you get better at the game, you'll learn how to walk faster and run faster and do all new stuff. Um, yeah. Practice makes perfect. Once you first start the game, there's gonna be people calling you bad. Uh, don't listen to them because they're monkeys. They're monkeys, okay? Yeah. So next thing you want to do is you're gonna want to find your way over here. I like to call these the twin towers or double walls, right? So there's two things you can do here. There's two things you can do here. You can one wall bounce. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of things you can do here. But the starting things is wall bouncing, what I just showed you, and pinch climbing, which is what he's going to show you right now. Do it. Yeah, these lights are not going to stay here forever, by the way. So the basics of pinch climbing is imagine you're hugging someone, right? And then what you want to do is you want to pull down and bring your arms back. Pull down and up and bring your arms back. And once you get better at it, you can get it really fast. There are different variants of this, like elevator climbing, which you can put your arm through any object and make a circular motion with your hand like that, and you can go up. I prefer to use this because it's a lot safer than pinch climbing. It's also a lot faster. While bouncing is also kind of easy. Definitely not for newer players, but I usually tell people to imagine yourself as like an angel. I totally didn't steal that from J-Man Curly. Want to flap your wings like an angel, right? But like one at a time. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's a little hard to stick the landing at the end, but keep practicing and you'll get it. Yeah, just be careful. Yeah, yeah, and then you might also try to stay level with the walls because I see some new monkeys like start going like that and they go out of the area where they're supposed to be. Next up is basic jukes, and I think Preston's gonna take over here. Yeah, your arms can go through anything. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to do. It's a little hard to do. Here, I'll show them in first perspective. So you're gonna do like this, and you're gonna catch yourself here. If you go too far, that's okay. And you're just gonna swing yourself over. A lot of this game uses a lot of wrist flicks, and this is definitely one of them. So I'm gonna show you again, like that. Oh, you messed up. Perfect. And you can change the direction that you fling yourself off from. Like you can go that way instead of backwards. You can try to go that way. Yeah. So next we're gonna do is jumping. So in this game, physics don't really matter, and you kind of float in the air a bit, just like a little bit. And the harder you slap the ground, the higher you go. Yeah, if you use, yeah, yeah, try to use one hand at a time, like at all times. You can use both. You can use both, but both hands don't really change the power that you're hitting with. With one hand, you can change the direction you're going a lot easier. Like if I want to go there, I can go there. And also, it's better because you can now reach your hand out with this hand and push off with this hand. So I'm going to push off by slapping the ground, and I'm going to catch myself with this. Hmm. Like Michael Jordan. You're going to... Hmm. And the better you get with jumping, the farther you can go with jumping. Like I can make this jump like that. So Preston over here. Fine. Right here. Right up here. So I can make this jump like this. And you can that's also going to teach you the basics of branching, which we're going to teach you right now. So branching is like tying a bunch of movements that we just showed you together to link all these trees together, to link all these branches together. I'll show you some pretty easy ones. So we're gonna start from right here next to Christmas trees, and we're gonna jump onto this branch, and we're gonna go over here. This is a little harder, but to do this, you're gonna use what you learned over there, and you're gonna basically do a mini wall bounce to get up to this branch, and then you're gonna jump up and get up here. This is a little harder, but it's a little bit more of a steeper jump, and you're gonna want to jump a little bit harder to get up to here. I'm gonna do that again for you guys. Once you get faster, you can start just doing any branch route you want. I'm gonna just show you guys a few branch routes that I know. Anyways, I know that that looked a little bit hard to you, especially if you're new to the game, but if you're if you're gonna get better at the game, you definitely need to know branching. Branching is probably the basics to the game. It's yeah, it's like you can also do branching juking too, which is really helpful. I'm gonna teach you. Let's teach them how to get up to the biggest tree. We're gonna put all of these skills together, and you can do the walls two ways, any way you really want. So you can either pinch climb or you can wall bounce. I'm just gonna do pinch climbing to just show you guys. Alright, so from here, you're either gonna be on either one of these. You're gonna want to get over to that one. So you're gonna jump over here and jump up onto this platform from there. Now you're gonna want to try to get up to this branch. This is a little bit of a hard jump, but once you get better at jumping and getting the right trajectory to it, it's really easy. And I do this a lot. Right, you just get up to this branch. Next thing, you want to pinch climb up to the top. Alright. And now you get a view of the entire map. And it's kind of beautiful if you look at it. Alright. I think we'll teach you guys wall climbing next. Some people will tell you that this is the best place to do wall climbing, but it's not. It's in city. It's in city. We're gonna go to city for you guys. Either of these corners, it's like a straight 90-degree angle. And what you're gonna want to do, yeah, it's kind of like wall bouncing. Yeah. Just on a corner this time. And it's a lot harder. And so that's kind of just like how you do it. And what you want to do, instead of pushing way off to the side and going like that, which you can do, but you want to keep it tight. And you want to be pushing more down than out so that you stay closer to the wall. You want to be pulling yourself up by pushing the rest of the wall down. How this works is because your hand sticks to the wall for like half a second, and you can stick onto the wall and do that. You can extend that time by constantly like slowly pushing your arm out. The better you get at this and the more you can do this quicker, we can move over to jungle again, to forest, so that you can move up a step, you know? So that city was just the fundamental of it. This is going to be a lot harder to do. Now here, it's basically the same exact thing at city that you just did, but it's more difficult. Yeah, it's more smooth. It's not a 90-degree angle. It's more of like, I don't know, like a 45-degree angle, maybe? I don't know. I don't know math. But the tighter the wall gets, the more you're gonna have to tighten your stance, basically. The more tight you want to be. Pause. And then there's wall running, which is what I'm doing right now. Which is basically just running on the wall with one hand. Yeah, on the walls. It's like running on the walls. But it's a little bit more tricky than that. You don't want to be as bouncy, and you want to be like straight against the wall, you know? Yeah. Yeah, slanted. Yeah. Wait, so why don't you show them wall climbing and then show them wall running? And as you get further up, it gets easier because it gets wider out. Yeah, your body wants to be as close as the wall as you can for wall running, and you don't want to move your arm out. But when you're wall running, when you're wall running, I find it a lot easier to be able to, yeah, running, to put your arm as far out as you can to be able to like see your hand when you're wall running. So every tree in this game, yeah, all trees are the same. Mhm. They're yeah, they're like, you know. Anyways, so every yeah, even the smallest trees on this map are the same as the biggest tree, just different size. This tree I find pretty easy to do. It's more of a moderate. You can go over there to see some of the smaller trees. I guess this works better too. No, this one right here because this one's easier to start with. This tree. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of go circle around the tree like that. You can also do it from the other way around like this, which utilizes bear climbing, which will teach you next step. But we'll just teach you the normal scaling part of trees. So you start here and you go here. And you can pinch climb the rest of the way up too. The better you get at it, the faster you get. Yeah. The the better you get at it, the faster you get, the more precise you get. We're gonna go on to bear climbing next. This is bear climbing, so we usually like to do it over here onto this wall. And it's the art basically of just pulling yourself down. It's kind of like wall climbing, but harder. And you're not always going to be able to go from side to side like this. Sometimes you're just going to have to boost yourself up like that kind of. And the better you get at it, the faster you can get, the bigger heights you can get. And this is utilized a lot in scaling. Uh, Whatever. Anyways, it's your hands are going to be the motion of down, or you could do kind of a circular motion like that. I'm not that good at bear climbing. Neither is Preston, but I think we're both decent at it. It's also this pull, the spin juke, basically, and yeah. So it's like starting off with pinch climbing, right? But you're launching yourself forward, and you're grabbing onto the pole. You're gonna spin in real life. You're gonna spin in real life, and then just throw it behind you. Yeah. So you do it. And what you can do here is you can wall climb and you can wall run, but what I use it for, I kind of vertical. I'm probably gonna mess this up. I'm not that good of it. I'm not that fast at verticaling, but but basically the motion of your hand is like wall running, and if you know how to wall run, you'll probably be able to do this. And it's just in a circular motion, basically, just constantly bringing yourself up. And the better you get at it, uh, the better you get at it, the faster you get at it, the more distance you can travel. Again, I'm not that good at it. We can kind of teach you Lucio running, uh, but then again, we're not that good at it. Uh, Lucio running, Lucio running. I feel more comfortable doing it with on my left hand side. I can one hand Lucio running is literally just verticaling. But Lucio running is it's not that. It's kind of like funny running like that, right? But on the wall. Anyways, the basics of Lucio running is the hand movement. The hand closest to the wall wants to be pushing down, like in a vertical, basically. Wants to be pushing down. And then once you do that, you add the second hand, which is going to be also pushing down, but is going to be doing a lot more work. The faster you get at it, it's like this. It's like you're stepping up like that thing over there. So I'm going to try to do it for you guys, and you're going to see me fail a lot. Okay, hold up. I need to get up first to be able to do it. Kind of like that. I'm not that good of it. I'm not that good, but I'm definitely getting better. I like to do it over here for a route. You come over here, and right here, you can kind of Lucio or vertical up. I didn't do it that well. Here. And you can just get over here. A lot of people can't vertical, especially just in default lobbies. Anyway, if you like the video so far, and you've actually gotten some good tips from us, I would really appreciate a subscribe and a like. And if you actually do like this video, please comment that you did like this video. This little monkey is monkeying around. You just missed, alright?
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.